Oops, pit of shame.
Poke a piggy, gotta poke a piggy with a stick.
The pit of shame. That was Wonkadoodle from the get.
Gotta poke a piggy with a stick.
Wee. Good brr stick. Gotta wet your plants. I usually wet my plants on Wednesdays, but I think I'm gonna have to start doing it, some of them twice a week. It's just getting too hot. It's about time for the twice a week schedule. Tell April a secret. And go. Low ladder, no wiggle. Oh, I believe it. That porch is so stinking cute. I'd be happy there too. Nope. I think I'm pressing it late, actually. It's okay, it's just time. Free time save for later. We have so much time to save in the airport that, like... April hop. Yeah, that's the perfect little reading spot for sure. Mureg! Welcome in, Mureg. Thank you for the good luck. I need it. We've had some good runs today, though. We got a whole 2 PB. So that's a thing. Alright, we're gonna get a weapon drop in a weird place. That means they'll give us a good one. Weapon drop. Nope. Okay, no weapon drop. That's fine. Cup of coffee. Shout out to Noise Police. No cowabunga. Cowabacka. Shout out to the skunk butter anyways. Show me the skunk butter. Alright, go. Squish. 1, 2, 3, switch. And 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 5. Oh, that was a fast upswim though. Jeez, clear my throat already, please. Through in your shoe, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, yes I do. I'll poo in your shoe. Skunk butter is just the butter of skunk. It's whatever you want it to be. It's all in your imagination. Oh, I switched early. I got scared. Bonked Michelle Tanner. Rit-tit-tit-do, and I'll poo in your shoe. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, yes I do. Bonking my wiener. Dang, I bonked my wiener on that rock back there. Lost my boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Electric slide. Electric slide. What you gonna do? I hope I don't die. Oh, look at you. You got poo in your eye. Diddly 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 do. Siri. We gotta take 2 hits on the weed. Don't know what I'm gonna do. What yes I do? I'll poo in your shoe. Slow swim. Probably like plus 2.6. I was watching in the past, we're chatting in the present. Spoiler alert, it wasn't hole 1. Yeah, when we were 9 seconds ahead. Yeah, Skunky. Game Y. Yeah. 9 seconds ahead. Not hole 1. We got a whole 2 PB though. Welcome to the present. Yeah, that was a great run, honestly. Like, anytime we can get -9 and go, like, if we can be on minus 9, what are words? I just malfunction. -9 and go see if Technodrome is home. That's a good run. Like, whatever else happens is whatever. I even got the clip first try, which was nice, but then Technodrome was out getting groceries. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that butt? And that was with no rope skip. Because Jennifer was feeling ornery. Jennifer turned into Karen real quick. But it's fine. No weapon drop. Yeah, Jennifer just angry. Sometimes. Sometimes Jennifer cooperates, but you know, we all have those moments, right? Every last one of us. Good missile house. Oh, I was so fat. I thought for sure I was dead. I paused instead. This is fine. Driving time. Now we drive. I'm trying to stay alive. Here we go. We're driving the van. Let's have some fun. Wish me luck and need all the blessings on this run. So we drive all around this town, running over the Foot Clan and shooting them down. That jerk shredder took Master Splinter, oh no. Guess we'll have to kill Mecha Turtle, that will show that you can't ruin our day. No matter how many obstacles you throw in our way with the poop. Booty Scooty. Shout out to Evil Elf. Even if that was a badonka-donk, he still deserves his name in this song. View. Slow drive. No, my lady, time for the drive. Now we'll poke all the eyeballs, then jump here. Kill the planes. I think that's about as early as you can do that. Bad ladder, but I think the rest was fine. Poking airplanes. Nope, early. I keep barely jumping early there. Hot drippings and sloppy droppings. The dynamic duo. Whoa, okay. That's not what we wanted. It's fine. Nothing a little rope skip can't fix. Angry Jesse? Not so angry. Thought for sure I was gonna be team take a knee there. No! Missed the hit. Boo. Wonky section. It's fine. We're fine. A lot of time to save in the airport. Just go. Medium jump. Whee! Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-cock-a-doo. Triple balloons. Shout out to Stormy. Poke you, ouchie wawa. Scary. I'm just gonna do half rope skip. I only got 3 health at this point. Too scared. Happy hop. This is fine. I will eat all the burgers. Double happy hop. We got the double dutch. It's a win. Little far to the right. We're going to upset the Whitman. Ooh, barely okay. Bye, Whitman. Barely. Barely okay. Get out of here, boomer things. So rude. That is so rude. Creating lag, make me have to kill you. Medium jump. Sir Bushido, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Thank you for your support. Oh, that was... I didn't need to do that. Here we are. It's fine. Bonus fireworks. We have to switch to Mikey no matter what, so it's fine. As long as I don't get it before then. I think my kills currently will set it up for being during the switch to Mike, which is fine. Into the heat hole. Uh-oh. I'm okay. It's all the health we need anyways. Oh no! That was a good building inspection. Nope. Oh yeah, definitely gonna get a drop where Mikey... When we switch to Mikey. This is fine. Nobody's birthday. Man, we are not celebrating much today. Sit on the cake. Send back the fireworks. Eat the what do you call those candles? It's nobody's birthday. Low ladder. No. Yeah, I was like, we should be able to get back up because that was bologna sauce. Bologna sauce. That was a bologna. That was a bologna sauce. Alright, Mikey should get a drop. Yep. No tiny hop. Boo. Hot Pringles? I'd eat some hot Pringles. We picked up some chile limon pinwheels yesterday. They are so stinking good. I'm a sucker for pinwheels. It's like the highlight of going to the flea market. But our meat market downstairs, downtown, now carries some that are actually really good. Alright, you gotta get the nudie. Good fight. Decent airport. Let's go see if Technodrome is home. I love rolling with my eyes closed. Sometimes it gets me beat up, but it's so fun. Diddly-doo. Sometimes it just be like that, you know? I know I do some things that definitely annoys the crap out of people. Because I like shin on shin, and that is not for everybody. Alright, let's see if Technodrome is home. Specialize watching you. No, it's not. How dare. What you gonna do? Technodrome was home for the first run of the day, and now just always out. Oofda, that was wonkadoodle. Go. What are you doing? You butthole. Trolley-polies, I tell you what. Tell you what, Buttercup, they are really annoying. Don't do that. Not hole 2. Rawr. Sausage. Get out of here. What are you doing, dude? How dare? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that about? Just... Jeez Louise. Let's get you more of those. What the crap was that? I am gonna die and I don't know why. That was really silly. My name is not Billy. I don't know what to do. There's poo in your shoe. Just joust. Ah. That was weird. That was a really odd fight. I got off track on my scroll cancels. I was lucky I got one of those damage transfers. Oh well. Lady Galaga has burped 22 times this stream. It's just how it goes, man. It's my fault. From the start press, it's my fault. It's my fault. Jump those ducks. All practice is good practice, and it's gonna be a taco hallway. What a taco hallway. Shout out to Taco Drop. Maybe? No. Barely off. It's okay. Gonna practice our second clip. Good morning, Space Arceus. Gardener Hooah. There we go. Jumping out on a Monday. Dang, no weapon drop. That is just... They didn't throw any boomerangs. That's rude. Honestly, very rude. We're gonna get a really terrible drop now. Try to kill that. No! I'm okay. Just ran right into that guy. Oh dear, it's fine. Pew. Red lightning for Stormy. $18.56, a good year for somebody. Oh wow, that's a big hole 3 PB. My previous hole 3 PB was a 1913. It was a 1913. It's a 1856. That put me 1 second away from Evil Elf. We got a hole 2 PB and a hole 3 PB today. Wow.